Moving away from that now, Rishi Sunak has made his first visit to Northern Ireland as Prime Minister. Last night, he met with the leaders of all the parties at a time when the power-sharing agreement is still not in operation. This morning, he visited Belfast Shipyard, heralding the return of shipbuilding to the city for the first time in 20 years. Joining me now is the wonderful Northern Ireland reporter at GBNews, Dougie Beattie. Dougie, good stuff. What's going on where you are? It looks sunny, it looks lovely.
Oh, it's lovely here in Stormont. It's a pity there's nothing going on behind us. But Rishi Sunak made history by arriving here last night as the first Prime Minister to enter a piece of the UK that is now officially annexed. Yes, the High Court in Belfast yesterday ruling that ministers that sit behind us in Stormont have to enforce the protocol to the letter. We are officially part of the EU and their laws. So when he met with the leaders here, and amongst them was Sir Geoffrey Donaldson, the head of the DUP, unionists are saying we are not sitting in a government that actually takes us out of the UK and enforcing those laws. By doing that, we're bringing ourselves out of the UK, and this is what Sir Geoffrey Donaldson had to say.
Clear at the moment, given the limitations of their negotiating mandate, that we're just not in the space where a deal can be delivered that really addresses the fundamental issues, and that for us means restoring Northern Ireland's place within the UK internal market.
Well, he did say about the discussions that the Foreign Secretary were having with Maros Sefcovic of the EU, but the mood music has been moving quite well for the EU. They visited, Ursula von der Leyen visited Dublin last week, I suppose saying goodbye to Micheál Martin, the Taoiseach, the Irish PM. He leaves his post tomorrow. That will be filled by Leo Varadkar there in a coalition government down there. So now we have more problems inside the protocol. We have more people coming in, more new faces. And Rishi Sunak then went to the shipyard here in Belfast, where he's promised that Ministry of Defence boats will be built. That'll be a tricky one for him, because those boats may well face tariffs of 25% in British steel, costs on white goods coming into it, because of course this part of the UK, well now the EU, it has different taxation, different customs, all things different. And in the middle of it all in Northern Ireland, as if it wasn't bad enough for years that we had problems of being Irish and British, now we have the added extra of being European.
Wow, there you go, Dougie Beattie. Wonderful stuff, always good. Nice to see you staying warm as well. Dougie Beattie, GBNews' Northern Ireland reporter.